Hey guys, my name's Kyle Smith, and this is a new YouTube channel where we talk about farming. We talk about maybe things that you want to do on your land. I'm a farmer here in eastern North Carolina in Sampson County, and this is a new YouTube channel where we talk about farming. We talk about maybe things that you want to do on your land. Throughout this, my goal is to just educate people on what we do on farms here in North Carolina, the crops that we grow, the equipment that we work with, the animals that we work with, and hopefully encourage you that, maybe you can say, hey, I can do this. I can do this on a small scale, or I can do this on a large scale. I want to start this. And so I hope these series of videos, however often that we decide to do them, will really help you, will really educate you, and maybe you'll see some cool things that you can learn and kind of implement on your farm or your land, wherever you are. Maybe you've got some land that you don't really do a whole lot with, but you've got some ideas in your mind. I want to help you with that. I want to encourage you that it may look like a daunting task, but you can do it. Here in eastern North Carolina this week, it has been rather warm, and we like to call it a fake spring because it's going to get cold again, it's going to freeze again, but it sure makes us want to get out in the fields and start doing some work. I'm a third generation farmer on this land from my grandfather and my father, and we do about 2,000 acres total of row crops such as corn, soybeans, wheat. We grow hemp for fiber. We do coastal Bermuda hay for cows and horses and whatnot, and then we grow turkeys for butterball, and also grow wean pigs for Smithfield Foods. Of course, we also have some beef cattle. So we've got plenty going on. And that's on the farming side. But as you'll learn as a farmer, you got to be diversified. You got to have your hats in a lot of places, if you will, so that when 1 year, when this thing doesn't do well, you've got everything else to hold you up. And that's why, I've named a lot of stuff to you that we do. And of course, we're on the small scale. We're not huge farmers by any means, but it's our living, and we do our best to get by. And when I speak about diversity in farming, we have several other things that we do. We also have a wedding venue on one farm, one 300-acre farm that is a working farm. We have brides come and they have their weddings. We have family gatherings, birthday parties, any kind of party really, and we kind of do that on the side. And another thing that me and my wife recently started is equipment sales, farm equipment sales, implements mostly, and things like that. For if you are a hobby farmer, 10, 20 acres or less, and maybe even some of the big guys, we do have some bigger stuff that we offer, but that business is called Carver Equipment, and throughout these videos, I plan to show you some of that equipment. We're able to offer equipment from great suppliers at really low prices, and we can get it shipped directly to you. You don't have to be close to us here in North Carolina. We ship all across the country. And again, it's great prices, great products, and I look forward to sharing some videos about that, and that's Carver Equipment, carverequipment.com. So another thing that I'm just going to kind of do a pan around here and show you some of the stuff we got, some of the equipment we got. As you can see here, we got one of our hay tractors here. That's a John Deere 6430. Got some of our big hay bales. These are our 5x6 hay bales. They weigh about 1,600 pounds, I guess. This is what we keep for ourselves to feed our cows. We also sell hay. We do have some 4x5s. You see over there, there's some of the cows. And again, we're not no huge operation. We don't have 50,000 square foot warehouses full of all new equipment. We like old stuff. You see right there is our, backed up there, I was just servicing a while ago, our Rogator sprayer. Get ready to start spraying some wheat, putting some nitrogen out to get it growing, giving it what it needs. If you don't know what nitrogen is, all plants require nutrients to grow, and nitrogen is very important for wheat, corn, pretty much anything, but mostly those two crops that we grow, even the hemp on some levels. When we do soil sampling, let me get the sun out of your eyes. We do when we do the soil samples, we get analysis back that tells us our NPK, what the land needs to grow corn, for example. NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Those are very key for any plant to grow. So once we learn that, we're able to know how much to apply just the right amount. Don't apply too much so we don't waste it, because you can apply a whole lot more if you want to, but you're just wasting your money because the plant can't use it. It's just going to sit there and not be used at all. So we don't like to waste, because if you waste nitrogen, you waste fertilizer, you waste any kind of chemicals or anything, you're just wasting money. Putting out too much seed to the land, you're wasting money. So we don't want to do that. So I'll be spraying wheat this week, and maybe I can get some videos of that. There's one of our larger tractors right over there, John Deere 8520, older model, but she's got plenty of power. Wide tire package on that. We can get around to showing that one day. This is one of our old girls right here, John Deere 8410. We got a 1720 12-row planter behind it. That's what we plant our corn with, and plant our soybeans with it as well. Really took us a while to get set up just right, but like I said, nothing fancy, but it definitely does the job and does the job well. I will explain this right here for all of you that may be wondering, what are all these huge tanks on the tractor for? You see, there's a tank on this side, there's a tank on the other side, and there's a tank right here on the front. Well, what we do with those is, used to how we would plant, we'd have the planter behind the tractor, and we would plant. And then we'd have to come back with a different tractor to put out nitrogen, which we use liquid nitrogen, so you have to spray nitrogen. And then also we put some herbicides out to control weeds and grass, and have to put that out. So there's a lot of passes, and the more passes, it takes more time, takes more equipment, and costs more money. So what we've done in the past few years is we've equipped this to plant and spray all at the same time. So our tank here on the front, we put our nitrogen in it and a little bit of herbicide to spray directly behind the planter on the ground. And then that nitrogen goes into the soil, and when the corn comes up, it's able to utilize that nitrogen. Now these tanks here on the side, that's the special stuff right there. That's the special sauce, if you want to say it. So on our planter here, and I'll show you kind of where it comes out. So we've got these blades here on the front. These are our Kohlers. That's what kind of opens up the ground. They are wore out, and I need to replace those. I got to put that on my list of things to do. Right here is our disc openers, and then we've got our press wheels right here. The press wheel makes it where you don't go but so deep in the ground. And of course the disc openers, there's two of them here. I'll get the phone under here so you can see it. There's two of them here, and you see they will open up right there, and you see this orange thing right here. Now the seed's going to drop out right here, drop into the ground, and this orange thing, it's actually called a seed firmer, and it makes sure the seed gets to the bottom of the hole. There I am. But right behind here, let's get this in here so you can see it. Very important. It's dirty, hasn't been cleaned up yet, but there's a little wide nozzle there, and what that does is that sprays a liquid fertilizer, a pop-up fertilizer, and a microbial into that seed bed right beside the seed. So as soon as that seed starts germinating, all that nutrients is right there ready for it to get it out of the ground fast and start off growing strong. We've seen great returns on that little bit of investment, especially with the microbials. We try to do our very best as long as it's cost efficient and makes sense for us. We always try to choose things that are good for the soil, really build the soil up, and that microbial is a really good product I think it has like 65 or 66 live microbials in it. And we've seen a tremendous growth in root health, longer roots, deeper roots, bigger roots. The plants are bigger, more green, and that little bit of investment makes a lot of difference. So there's your one of your little lessons today about a planter. So a lot of hoses on there, a lot of pumps, but it gets the job done, and it makes life a little easier for us. So this is Kyle at Sound Mind Farms. Sure hope you'll continue to tune in. Like and subscribe to our channel, please, so that you can see when we have new videos come up, and maybe you can find something that you can learn, that you can do. Not only do I plan to show you some of the bigger stuff that we do on the farm here with big tractors and stuff like that, I also have some smaller stuff, and I look forward to showing you that stuff, and maybe for you guys and girls that, you know, have just a little bit of land, maybe your homestead, or you're just, you know, 2, 3, 5 acres of land and you want to do something with it. So really look forward to that. Hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.